We have startups doing battle. All right, please cue the fire. Let me see the fire, the pyrotechnics. There's no fire. You thought there was fire. There is going to be fire here on stage. We have 4 esteemed judges. We're going to bring up a string of startups. They're going to pitch. They're going to be pouring out their hearts and souls and business plans right here on stage. And the judges are going to give them some tough love. This is really an interesting opportunity to learn a lot as a startup company yourself, to really see what happens when you're pitching and you're giving it your all, and you're getting a lot of really direct and harsh feedback from industry insiders. It's probably the best way that you can polish your pitch. And do not underestimate how important it is to practice your pitch. I think that a lot of investors make decisions very quickly, and the pitch, for better or worse, is an extremely important part of getting your startup funded. So let's get this going. Let me introduce our 4 judges. First up, Managing Director of Cyber Agent Ventures. Please put your hand together for Mr. Nobuaki Kitagawa, everybody. We also have Andrew Collins from Mailman Ventures. Thank you. And Singapore's own Jeffrey Payne from Golden Gate Ventures. And last but certainly not least, representing the platinum sponsor of Startup Asia Singapore from Global Brains, Mr. Yasuhito Yorimoto. Thank you. Our first startup coming up to the stage is Netizen Testing. Come on, everybody, give us some juice. Let's go.
Guys, the mic has no battery, come on.
Testing, testing. Testing.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alvin, and this is my co-founder, Willie. So I hope you're having a great day today, and because we are the first one pitching, so we appreciate all the support that you can give us. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Right, okay. Netizen Testing is an online usability testing service that's powered by crowdsourcing. Yeah? And what problem are we solving? So we all build a lot of websites and apps, right? But a lot of them suck in the UX. And because of that, they have low conversion rates. But why are we not doing more testing to make the website better? Well, testing can be expensive and also take up long hours. That's why a lot of us actually skip that process. So in Netizen Testing, our solution is called crowd testing. We crowdsource the tester from the internet. When they are testing with their own computers, our web recorder actually records their screen activities and also their voice comments when they're doing the testing. Yeah? So by watching the video recordings of the user, our clients can actually see where users are confused on the site, how they are actually navigating, why are they leaving, and more importantly, why are they not buying from the site. Because of the crowdsourcing model, we can make testing cheaper and quicker for our clients. So is cheaper necessarily means that it's less effective? Well, not really. A research in Germany actually shows that the number of UX issue being spotted using crowd testing is actually comparable or sometimes even better than lab testing. Because of the low cost and also the quicker turnaround time of crowd testing, it actually makes it possible for a lot more businesses and also startups to do testing now. And it's especially suitable for people who practice lean startup methodology because crop testing can provide you with the rapid feedback that what is working on the site and what's not. So I'm going to show you a demo, more of a user sample testing video. So here the tester is actually checking out at the shopping site, and now she's being confronted in terms of how she wants the item to be delivered.
Self-collecting this item is free. I would like to do that, but there's no address here. Where do I self-collect then?
So as you can see, the user is actually very confused as to where to self-collect the item, although it's free, right? So after testing, the development team actually just put in the address on the self-collect information there. So that is actually a good illustration of how important it is. Our tester is actually providing a pair of fresh eyes to the development team that is very close or know the product too well. So a typical testing cycle starts with our clients actually giving us the testing instruction on our website, and then choosing the testers, and then we deliver the results. So how we make our money? Well, for people who sign up on our website by themselves, that's $35 per tester. And we also do further analysis, like value-added service, where we do analysis and a more detailed UX report for starting from $1,000. So these are some of the clients that we have tested. As you can see, there's quite a diverse base, from education to e-commerce to media, as well as gaming sites such as Friendster. So I'm going to share with you a case study. So Easy Uni is a portal where students actually go to find advice in terms of which university to go to. From the crop testing results, the team in Easy Uni actually realized that the users actually frustrated because they have to fill in a very long contact form in order to get advice. So what they did was they cut down the length of the form and the steps needed, and then they saw the conversion rate shot up by 18.5%. Another client of ours, being Malaysia Kini, being one of the highest traffic site in Malaysia, the CEO actually said because of crowd testing results, they now have a better idea where to focus their technology resources on in order to develop the stuff that their readers really want. So this is our team. It's led by myself. I have been in the usability testing field for about 4 years now, and previously a lawyer. And my co-founder Willie, he worked for Toyota in managing the product development cycle, and he really knows how important it is for user feedback to build a great product. And Danny, our tech wizard behind the testing technology, he spends his personal time in building My Controls wheelchair. So we and the rest of the team, and we do believe that we have the right team in place to bring this venture forward. So finally, we do urge you to test your site because we know it will improve your site. So we are giving out free credits. So if you want free credits for testing, do drop out our booth at 43 at level 4 during Startup Asia. Thank you. We're happy to.
I might just kick it off.
Yeah.
Good pitch. I've just got a first question. What is the market cap, or what is the potential earnings on this particular product?
Okay. Right now, what we are based on our research, there's roughly because there's a few challenges that we are facing. One of them being awareness. But right now, based on our research, we are concentrating on a few industries, from automotive, universities, hotels, e-commerce, and when we look at Southeast Asia, there's 5,000 of them that we can target at this point of time.
Okay, the next question is how actually can you collect the testers? What is your strategy to gather testers? And also, how can you guarantee the quality of the testers?
Sorry, the first question is how easy or difficult to gather testers? Is that the question?
What is the strategy to collect the testers, which will be enough to make your business feasible?
Right. Okay. So how we actually go about recruiting testers is we put up advertisements, either on job boards or even on ads, Facebook ads, or even when do offline recruitment. If let's say our clients say it's a university, we actually go into the universities to recruit testers. And how do we actually ensure that the quality is there? So when the tester actually first start apply to us, if they are applying to us online, because they're crowdsourcing, we actually ask them to do a sample test. That sample test is about 5 minutes, and we actually screen them, we actually watch them to see whether the users is actually articulate about their experience. Because if they are very quiet with their experience, if they don't speak their mind, we don't actually get to know what they're thinking when they are browsing the site or they're testing. So from there, if they are good and articulate, we actually take them on. And yeah, and then infer, if the testers start testing, we actually have a mechanism where where our clients can actually rate the testers to make sure that they are good. If we see ratings that are low, we'll actually look into the video itself, the testing result itself, to see whether the tester actually have problems. And if yes, maybe we'll actually talk to the tester or blacklist the tester.
I have a few questions. One is just to clarify your pricing. You charge $35 per tester?
Yes.
Okay. I don't see your product demo that clearly. Can you just explain how it works?
Okay.
Let's say Easy Uni, how does it?
Okay, so basically when a client comes to us, let's say Easy Uni, right? They want to find out why people are actually not filling up the contact form to basically generate more sales lead for them, because they actually have to follow up on the contact form. So when they come to us and say, we want to know why people are not signing up or putting information, then we do the test to say, try to use the site, Easy Uni, find a course that you want to study, and then try to make application through the contact form. And the tester will have something like, oh, I'm actually trying to find a course, okay, I'm looking at a form, oh, they need my personal details, and then they have to have me explaining a lot more things that, like what I'm studying now, what is my current results, and all those things, right? Because the form is very long, it's very daunting. So from the video itself, we can actually hear the tester saying, oh, it's actually very long, maybe I do it later.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So you do it with a JavaScript that goes on their site, and then you test it and show them the report? Or do you have them come to your office and you watch them and video them do it? Or do you have them download something and video it and send it to you? What do you do? You're very not
Right, okay. So basically our testing technology is a Java-based recorder that loads on a browser, right? So if, as a tester, I will basically log, if I get a job notification as an email, then I log onto the system. If I see I'm qualified to do the job, I accept the job. Once I accepted the job, I will be prompted to load a Java screen recorder, which is our recorder, and then it will automatically load. Once it's loaded, then they press start to record, and they start recording, and the instruction will actually comes one by one. So task number 1, try to find a course that you will want to study, and then after they finish the task, they will go to task number 2, and so on and so forth. And that video being recorded, after that will automatically upload to us.
Recently, crowdsourcing business is very popular. Do you have many competitors in Southeast Asia? Can you differentiate from similar services?
So as far as we are aware, we have been working in this field. Similar service in Southeast Asia, we have not seen many. Maybe actually I cannot name one because actually I don't see one. And how we differentiate from the others? So there are actually others in other parts of the world like US. What we see is we actually recruit or target Asian crowd because that's where we are strong at, because we are based here. So that's how we differentiate ourselves, because we have the Asian community, whereas the others, they concentrate on their own market.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry that's all we have time for. Thanks. We have 10 companies altogether. Thank you very much.